Hello YouTube and the tribe of the horror realm. We finally made it. This is the end of the line for Tattooed Doorman's 10 Days of Disappointment. This is day 9 and 10 combined. And I'm going to have to say I'm kind of miss that little Asian baby that he uses in the beginning of all his videos. Tat, I think you should try to incorporate him more in the future. Anyhow, we're going to go with day 9 first off, of course, and that is a disappointing ending to a film. And what do you have?
The movie It by Stephen King. I watched this movie when I was a young child, I guess.
Yeah, because you're still small.
And I mean, the clown was terrifying. It was a scary clown, frightened me. But when they got to the ending to do with the spiders, I don't know, for some reason I thought the movie was going to go in a totally different direction from ending up with that, and for some reason I remember me not being very pleased with that. And I just thought it'd probably be something more scarier, and I just think probably the spider scene wasn't the most scariest thing that happened. I guess I was thinking of something maybe more greater that was going to happen, maybe to incorporate the clown into it somehow. So, this is what I picked because that's what I remember what I was feeling at the moment I saw it. I wasn't too impressed with the ending, I guess.
From my selection, I was actually going to do a video about this movie, and it is actually titled Clive Barker's The Plague. The premise of the movie is that at one point in time, all the children of the world start going into young children, really young, go into convulsions, and they're struck down and put kind of into a coma. And then 10 years later, they all simultaneously awake, but they're not right. And this movie was actually excellent. I actually really dug this movie. You know, you've probably heard me say that they shouldn't remake really good, well done movies like, you know, Day the Earth Stood Still and Halloween that just didn't need to be remade. This would probably be one of those that could have been remade and done well. I mean, it's really I don't know. It was really a pretty decent low budget film right up until the ending, and I really have no idea what the hell the ending means. I mean, I actually went online to see if there was a way of getting an explanation for this ending here. You know, I don't even know if I should even get into this thing, but you know, the kids themselves basically take people's souls, and you know, there was some sort of symbolism at the very ending that, you know, I just didn't quite put together, and I'm not too blown horn or anything. I'm usually pretty bright, and I can read into stuff like that. I can even make far reaches that probably don't even make sense, but to rationalize it, and I couldn't with this one. So the ending of The Plague is the one that really got me, because I think that if it had a really stronger ending, this could have been one of those hidden gems, and unfortunately they blew it at the end. Now for day 10, Tattooed Doorman asked us to pick our ultimate disappointment. And that is a real tough one because there's so much disappointing things out there, but needless to say, a lot of that I didn't have high hopes for in the beginning, you know. I mean, it's disappointing to think that someone thought that in the movie Exit to Eden they should put Rosie O'Donnell in leather. It's pretty bad. You know, it's disappointing to think that there are people out there that think they should still put Will Ferrell in movies. But anyhow, how about a movie that you thought was going to be something really good and it just disappointed you?
Alright, this movie was advertised, and as my love for horror movies, I had to go see it, okay? And I remember I went on it was a first date kind of thing, and I was going out with one of my ex-boyfriends on a first date. And we went to go see this movie, Pulse, because I suggested it, because I wanted to see a horror movie. Oh my gosh. Hated this thing. It was so bad that I was falling asleep during the movie. It didn't capture my attention. Um, the um, the monsters in it were just not didn't capture my attention, and the storyline was just so stupid. It was just talking about how they can open up realms through devices that us humans use, like cell phones and you know things like that, to be the gateways to monstrosities and destruction. And it's just, it's, I don't know, it, at the moment on TV when they did the advertising, it caught my eye. When I went to go see the movie, forget it. I started to fall asleep in the middle of it. So it didn't really do anything for me. And I know a lot of people have seen this, and people I've talked about this with, they really hated this movie. So when I got to the movie theater, it was just so disappointing to watch it.
Well, honey, I hate when you sugarcoat things. Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.
Alright, so this was a little tough because it was tough to think of what I really had high hopes for, and it just bombed on me. And then it kind of came to me. It was one of those things that I saw pictures of the artwork or stills from the movie, and I was like, wow, that thing has got to be awesome. The title of the movie just screams that it's got to be this great horror film.
Yeah.
And then when I saw it, I was like, really? That's it? Driller Killer. I don't. It's just, I really wanted to like it. I just have a hard time. It's like that really annoying kid that's in your family. You kind of have to be nice to him because he's your sister's kid and all that. But he's just disappoints you every time. It's just horrible. It's just a great disappointment.
It has to do with a drill.
Yeah, here's the other thing. This is the 2-disc limited edition to like 10,000 copies, and this is the artwork that he put on the front. Anyone that's seen this back in the days when it was in video stores got this really cool cover right here. I'm going to try to see it. Right up there, there was a close-up of this guy with a drill bit going right into his head. And that's what sold you back then on VHS. And that's why I really wanted to see it, but I could never find it. It was never in, and I just wanted to see it. I finally got it. And one, you get this crappy cover, and two, the movie was crap. So needless to say, this is my pick for the ultimate disappointment. And that's it. 10 days, 10 picks, 20 picks actually, since it's both of us. Thank you very much, Tat. We appreciate you, again, championing the YouTube horror community and getting us involved in doing just these little fun things. So thanks a lot, everyone, for taking the time, and everyone that participated. It was a blast, and it was great checking out all your videos.
Bye.